Oh yeah, now shows. Okay. All right, great. Now we are streaming live, as far as I understand. So let's dive right in and get this started. Okay. Good evening, everyone. As I start the latest version of World of Tanks, this is I, Don, your favorite tanker. And in this channel, the purpose of this channel is to create an account from scratch and grind while doing so. And this is a new version of the tanks, that's why it's probably this intro, which we don't really care much about. Alright? So basically the purpose of this channel is to grind in World of Tanks without ingesting any money or anything fancy. It's gonna be just the bare bones of the game. No additional modules, nothing aftermarket, no cheat codes, no nothing. Okay. Now, how are we gonna do this? We are hopefully gonna do this based on uh, my previous experience. The very first video on this channel was about my previous experience as to um, how I played in my earlier account, how I started back in 2012 in Russian servers and whatnot. So we've been through that. All right. So that experience should help us get somewhere. It's not going to be fast simply because we're not cheating, but hopefully it is going to be slightly efficient. All right. So um, one thing this game now allows you to do is it helps you with different missions and whatnot, including the battle passes.
Nordscar was enveloped in an
But
icy
I'm not
storm.
sure. I'm just gonna skip this. I'm not sure um, if at the lower levels it's gonna allow us to actually do anything. But as long as the inherent chapter is inactive about this pass, advance through the progression to see recruitment of customers as well as to start blah blah. You can now additional participation rules. Top three top 3 by experience points, top 10 by experience points. Basically, you gain battle pass uh, rewards, right? There are limitations for each tank, and as you progress through, you win certain items. All right. So I'm gonna activate the chapter for Esak. You can switch. You can activate. All right. So you see, you can purchase improved pass. What that means is currently we're gonna go this route, base rewards route. But if we were to go to improved passage, then with improved rewards, we would basically get these rewards plus the rewards in the bottom. So look how basically strong it is. And what about this one? If I activate this, yeah, it's gonna switch from the other chapter, right? No, I'm not gonna switch. So let's start with the inheritor chapter. Where's the circuit? Oh, I think we need to open all these to get to this elite circuit, but we'll get there eventually, but surely. There are also daily missions, right? So if you cause damage to a vehicle, you get 5 first aid kits and you get battle pass points. Um, what I'm interested in is this. Cause damage to vehicles. I'm interested right now in coins and complete daily missions to earn epic rewards, blah blah blah. Alright, so basically I'm interested in this. So we need to get to the coins right now, okay? Because the purpose is to equip this tank. We the last time we looked at it, we needed 700,000 coins. The purpose is to equip it, transfer the crew from T1 to it, and finally get into some serious battles. In the meantime, without any further ado, let's actually hit battle and get to our first battle of the game. All right, so we come to realize there are a couple things with the random number generator. If the count is not at 139, it means we're gonna play against other real players. Alright, so it's luckily tier 6, but unluckily we're at the bottom. right? So what that means is all we can do here is to try to survive and try to do as much damage as possible and hope for the best. Okay, so in this, oh, we haven't played this map before. So this line of the map is for light tanks, like this general line. Light tanks supported by tank destroyers in this position, and what's his name? Basically, light tanks should come up here. Destroyers should take this position and these positions up here and shoot. But this whole side of the map is for heavy tanks to battle from the skill from their turrets. In our case, we have the first, but we don't have the second. So basically, we're gonna hope people on the opposing team do not have that second, deal some damage. So that's good, because it looks like our guys are already dealing damage in the passage. And that's what we're gonna try to do, hopefully, to these guys. Okay, so he doesn't see me, or he sees me actually. Hello. Yeah, I'm just yeah, well, I was just shooting simply, and I was not thinking I'm gonna penetrate anything, but I took a shot anyway. And we could have taken that guy in the passage, but we didn't. M6 is in a correct position, and what we are going to do, we are going to just wait and see who makes a mistake. If T1 decides to pass, we're gonna say hi to him. Okay. T1, can I penetrate this guy? Maybe this guy. Yep. Okay. We dealt 1 damage. We just wait. We are not taking our chances because we are not in a tank to take any chances. Okay. Okay. Where did he hit? Where did he hit? Ah, okay. This is where he hit. Okay. Gotcha. Why I don't want to show up too much. Alright, this line, this is not smart. Look, heavy tank should not be pushing this line because it's a losing. And M6 is doing a good job. KB1 is pushing. Vladimka is losing. Okay. I really want to get to that KB1, but I know if I okay. Churchill is trying to do what? Oh, well, he can't do much. If Vladimka dies, we're gonna push him out with his body and try to hide behind and take some shots. Alright, so M6 is doing okay. The reason why I'm standing here is because if someone tries to push M6, I'm going to try to deal some damage. Alright, so I'm pretty useless in this position. What I should do instead is get to that position, because if they push too hard, I will be able to deal some damage from here. If someone lights up the convo, I should be able to help them. Alright, so Churchill is pushing, I should be able to deal some damage. Not really. Easy 4, he didn't do, he waited and then he made that mistake. That was not smart. That was not smart. Don't lose points, man. Don't lose health points. If they push the base, the best defense position is here. M6 is going, so should we? Wait a minute. What about that guy up there? We should be able to penetrate him pretty much. But if he takes out our VK, there isn't much hope. But to help our VK, need to kind of stand here and hope you light him up when he shoots. Okay, if he shoots it, he's gonna take out 200 kill points, which I don't want to do, and obviously he's lighting up VK, but this is a losing position because artillery is shooting VK. Yeah, no, you're dead. Okay, so who will lift me up? Seriously? I need to run away from here. Someone lift me up from there. I need to get back into hiding. Alright, M6 knows what he's doing and he's asking me to my senses, which I'm going to do. Alright, good. Can I shoot from here? Yes, I can. And where is he shooting from? What the? How did he? No, this is not fair. This is not fair. Where did he get to me? Oops, oops, oops. Okay, missed one. Okay. To hide because their artillery is focusing me right now, and if I take a shot, dead. M6 is doing a great job. We haven't dealt sufficient number of damage, and yeah, the Jackson's dead. No. Oh, M10 was the one I was battling with, right? Let's take hold this position and wait for someone to show up. They have the advantage. They should be pushing, and I might know. Oh, nice. M10 is dead. They have one guy here and two artilleries. So if M10 is taken out, and if I can light up this guy, M6 is gonna be able to carry out. All I need to do is light up that guy. And M10 was shooting golden. Nice. M6 is dead. AMX 13 F3 should be dead. Sato hasn't killed me. I'm not gonna. AMX 13 F3 cannot shoot back M6, as I understand. I'm just gonna wait for M6 to do his move. If 304 is if 304 is going after him, that's smart. The reason why I don't want to push is because it's going to be a risky thing to do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to support their push by getting into a position where I can hopefully shoot at any tank that they light up. Time I lost. So since F6 is pushing there, I should go in parallel. Okay. Oops. Let me up, and probably artillery is gonna take me out. And I need to hide. Someone might be here. Or, okay, yeah. So he has that long of a view. Okay. I'll do some supporting shot from here. They didn't let me up this time. No, he's not there yet. Okay, he might be there. Nope, get him. Nope, he's not there. I don't want to sacrifice. Oops. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't want to sacrifice myself, but well, they're all there. Now we can attack. Okay, M6, don't die. Do not die. Yes, take that guy with you. Ah, come closer, but I didn't want to take my chances. Okay, I'm gonna go closer. I'm gonna try to be the one lighting them up. I'm hoping M6 is the one finish them up. I don't want to destroy anything because at this level, if you remember last time how they started shooting at our position because we took down a tree. Kidding me? Okay, good. He's here. Okay, I took him out. You guys might. You guys might. Come on. Yeah, I know I don't want this game. I know what happened. But for the fun, we can look at. Enemy not spotted, high explosive. Oh, penetration none. So basically what it's saying is we don't know where the shot came from because you did not see the enemy. No, okay, that makes sense. Because I was not the guy. I was not the guy lighting up the enemy, so that somehow makes sense. Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute. Our M6 is taking a hit. Go from here. Go from the side. Yep. Mhm. Game. Yep. Well, I mean, look at us. Level 5, we took down 2. We dealt 800 damage. Um, M6 carried the game, but we were the one with the assists, right? So if he was the one scoring, we were the one assisting. Okay, we made 15,000. Fourth place in terms of damage dealt. Fourth place in terms of uh, experience. 10,000, nothing, peanuts. But I mean, the goal here is to get to as many missions as possible. Uh, not those, but these. Okay. So if we get one is done, we need to get to this guy. Cause damage to vehicle, 10 of them. So if you watched this channel yesterday, you know what we're doing now. We are basically knocking off the daily multiplier by 2 because we are not using premium account. We don't have multiplier by 5. We can't do much. And we are just trying to farm at least multipliers by 2. We have seen this map before, but from the other side. This is the old school Ensk. Perfect place for heavies. One position there's gonna be a huge fight on is this block buildings here. But one thing I want to do is I want to get to this position, this small block here, because this will allow me to shoot at passing enemy vehicles. And if someone makes a mistake, especially lights and mediums, which are technically going to be the ones that I can penetrate with this armor, with this ammo penetration. So I will be shooting at them at the early stages. Okay, and this tank is slow and it is clumsy and penetrate nothing, and obviously it does not even want to turn. Okay, let's see who wants to show themselves. Right, we don't want to be the first one showing ourselves, so that line there is a good line for light tanks and whatnot. Our heavies are sitting in the back. I don't know why, what the hell they want to do. So some of their tanks are visible, including this guy right here and this guy right here. So here we go. No, he's behind something. We can shoot this here. Right, so we want to make them make. We're just waiting for them to make a mistake. So that guy is technically making a mistake, but he would be pulling me in if I go after him. Reason is I will take shots from now. What I can do, I can peek and say hi. Hello. Yeah, he's not watching. This guy is watching, so let's return a favor to him. Okay, that's it. That's it. We're done. Artillery can start focusing us, but what we're gonna do, we're gonna recharge and come back. Are they watching me? I think, yeah, T1 at least is watching me. And I don't know, I want him to not watch me. Why are you watching me? You have some... Okay, good. Now you're not watching. You're not. There you go. 1, 2. Yeah, hello. Okay, I didn't scratch him. What about this guy? I should be able to shoot him, should I not? No. What about this guy? Come on, if the ammo flies right, I should be able to catch him, but he's for me. Nice. Anyone behind me? Nope. Oh, look at this. We lost because our heavies don't know what the hell they're doing. So we dealt some damage and we're now running because 82 I cannot penetrate. And obviously I cannot. Okay. Okay. They basically, I don't want to use the word, but they basically raid came, right? Why? Because KV1 and KV1 is, they just lost big time. We dealt what we could, and at this level there is not much you can do. For example, the 82, the last tank you saw, this tank is basically impenetrable face to face. And what is this? Ah, this is just the symbol. So 82 is impenetrable face to face, and you need to basically shoot them on from the what's his name, from behind or from the side, right? Preferably from behind. Yeah, these tanks here didn't. This is a lost battle. Don't worry about it. Let's jump on the battle in the other tank of ours. So with this T14, which is technically a premium tank, I have not been lucky at all. Not enough memory, don't worry about that. Right, so let's play this tier 4 battle tank, simply because we have multiplied by 2. Let's see what we did with T14. Yeah, look, KV1 did something, but KV1 SDs basically were supposed to be tanks that would deal the most damage. And T1 that I was distracting did only 600 damage. So basically, look, we have 3 people doing nothing. Only top 2 people doing something. Top 5. And out of this top 5, T67 should have carried the whole flank, which I believe he did, but that was not enough. KB1S and KB1, this is called Quas, and they should have done better, but they did not. And I believe we're against the other team, and this is a tier 6 battle. Tier 6 battle means we have tanks at tier 6 on the top. The question is, what can we do here? And you probably know the answer by now. I don't want to sound pessimistic or whatnot, but the answer is not much. We'll see where our crumble goes, because crumble is the one that can do something. Our looks is pointing to G1. What that means is he's probably going to try to light up that line, which subsequently means we might as well help him. Most probably we're not going to penetrate much. Where is our crumble? Crumble is following second line. Okay, that is not too bad. Take a shot, you never know. I mean, okay, let's see what happens here. There we go. Oh, we did. Oh, we even. You see? Being positive, crucial. Basically, since we detract the guy, we gained automatically assist points. Okay? What that means is we dealt 112 damage. At the same time, the damage after we detract that tank is written to our name as well. That will help. Oops, it flew that direction, but so this guy is going to light us up. We better hide. We better take a higher position behind these fields. I'm not gonna show up myself because this guy is too close. He can easily light me up. So far we're doing okay. Cromwell is sitting in a position. Has he done anything? I don't know. Okay. That guy is probably dead. Can't be good to him. Ooh. But since we are behind the hill, the only guy that can get to me and to us is artillery. They turn their turrets to us. Start focusing us, that's when we are in trouble. But in the meantime, we are really not. There we go. Okay, they're focusing me. Why? I'm a tier 4 tank. That is not smart of you. Nice. I mean, I know why they're focusing me, because I'm the smartest player. Okay, so this guy we need to take down. This guy we need to take down, even if that means we're gonna take a hit or two. Oops. Nope, 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 nope. Yeah, now we run. Yep. So we deal 1 damage, we don't want to be too greedy, and then we run. Zip. Of course, what we do, we get back. And okay, You come here. Oops. We're good. I like it. I'm gonna keep shooting this position until... Oh, nice. But there's a Nashorn. It's an American PD. Looks shows us a couple more tanks before he's dead. That would be great. They don't have any... They do not have any light tanks left remaining. And what that means is they should not see looks until looks sees them. So we're slowly but surely advancing. We have no points for a couple shots. Nashorn is still there, so we're just want to wait for him to be visible. So from one bush to the next. The other flank has done a great job, similar to our flank. Eager to push. So Yak Panzer, it's Yak Panzer, is pushing. If I get to that line over there, those line of bushes, I should be able to shoot anything and everything. Combo actually did a good job. You know why? Because look, he has a kill to his name. Obviously he dealt some damage, and he has not been shot at, meaning he basically did not get... he was not seen. And even if he was seen, it took a right position so that yes. Oh, I even burnt it. So we were pretty efficient in this battle. We did increased our health points for the damage. We assisted some. And keep in mind, we're at the bottom of this battle. This was a tier 6 battle. Okay. Right, we got one of the rewards. We made 50,000, which means we basically got something accomplished. This is for the battle pass. This is good. See, we could have made 7,000 more if we had a premium. That's what they're trying to tell us. In terms of, yeah, okay, we did good damage. I don't know why they were expecting us to do something else. We did 49,000 because we cleared a mission. This mission is done. This mission is technically done. Cause damage to enemy vehicles, battles played. Oh, this is something we're gonna... well, this is additional thing. Alright, so now with this tank, we can research the Sherman, but we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna spend free XP. Now, with the T1, I know we need to research Polak, but we have 12,000 experience points, and we need 28,000 research points, experience research. T14, we lost the first one. We're helping build this crew. We do have 760,000. So what time is it? 30 minutes into game. Let's do one last T14 attempt before we equip the M6 and go into battle in the M6. Any questions? Any comments? Please share. This map, I believe, is too big for this level. Again, we're in tier 6 battle. We're in the middle somewhere. So heavies usually in this map go here. Medium tanks battle for this position. And lights and tank destroyers fight over these open fields. If you win the open fields, you are basically keeping this castle under fire, right? But if you win the castle, you're putting both sides of the map under fire. So what I'm gonna do, as always, I'm not gonna go too far away from our base because I can't. Too heavy. and I might go and support this guy, but he's not basically. Man, I'm in T14. I thought I'm in T1. With T1, I would have definitely gone after that guy and helped him, but in T14, I don't have sufficient penetration to be able to do anything to enemy heavy tanks. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to catch some people going to wrong places. Okay, and how am I going to do that? So AMX is not going to peek anymore. And that guy is not doing anything smart because what the, come on guys, this is stupid. There's obviously someone sitting in the field. Yeah, and I acted stupidly too because I should have taken this position earlier and dealt some damage to this guy here. For example, yeah, I can't catch him. I cannot possibly catch him. Okay. If he stops, I can try to catch him. I did the right shooting, but I didn't do the... Okay. I think that... Okay. Okay. So this AMX is playing, but he's not playing right. So T67 should take him out. Yes, that's the way, that's what I call skill. Now, speaking of skill, we lost the other side. Look, this side is lost. Cook is turning around. What a, oh, wow. Could have took that field. The other he is going to take, and okay. Switch to premium because we're not gonna penetrate nothing. KB1 should be dead. Nice. Yeah, guys, sorry, but I have to shoot premium if we want to win this battle. Yeah, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? What on? Oh, look at this guy. Oh, here we go. So this guy has 3 shots in a mag, right? Somebody help me. Somebody help me, please. So all those guys up there, you see? This, no, don't worry about this. No, who killed me? All these guys up here, they are not reading the map, okay? I need help here. And they're all gonna lose because they're surrounded. This is stupid. The way they play this game is stupid. They should have taken the position that AMX has and shot here. Okay, so they can win if others are pretty stupid. But I'm not sure. It's trip. Okay. Yep, you're dead, my friend. And where are you shooting? That was a stupid shot. Another stupid. Yep. Don't worry about this battle. Alright, so let them fight. We have more exciting things to do. Okay. So this is one of the main reasons why I, I played this game, then I basically stopped playing it for long duration of time simply because it is heavily reliant on others' performances. Now, forget about the others' performances. Let's look into what we have here. Okay, so we are now putting equipment on our long-weighted M6. What I'm doing, I'm putting this ventilation class, so ventilator, all right, air fan or whatever you want to call it. This basically cools our equipment down and gives 6% efficiency to the whole equipment. Okay, I'm sorry, not the equipment, the crew. All right, so this improves crew's efficiency. Now this device here is a gun rammer. This reduces the reload time by 10%. Okay, what that means is if we were loading like 4 seconds, now we're gonna reload 3 minutes. 4 times 2 is 40, so 24, 3 minutes and 36 seconds. I'm sorry, if you're 3.6 seconds, okay? So it can make a difference, all right? What about this one? It's gonna add some engine power. Um, I used to play with the binoculars. The purpose of binoculars is when you stand still, it uh, gets activated and it adds 25% to the spotting. So we are gonna be seeing 359 meters. Yeah, don't worry about this battle. Before we are gonna be seeing 359 meters, but instead of turbocharger, if I put coated optics, now we're gonna see 395 meters. So if we put binoculars, we are gonna see 449. I believe the max range is 445. Yes, if you look at the top notes here, view range, max is 445. What that means is if we are stationary for 3 seconds, we are able to see the whole map. But in heavy tanks, you're rarely stationary. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put coated optics instead of turbocharger. I'm going to have to deal with the current speed of the tank, which is lack of speed. But I will, most importantly, be able to see most anyone who's shooting at me. Okay, this is number one. Number two, let me see how much money we made or lost, because in this tank you can lose money too, even though it is this premium tank. Yeah, so that's it. You know what? I'm not playing with this tank no more. It's useless. And this equipment, this crew is going to have to go at 60% to a Polak tank. But in the meantime, the crew that I'm going to put on M6 is going to be the T1 crew, right? Now, the problem with that is I don't want to put it there until I open the Polak tank, until I research the Polak tank. The reason for that is I basically then will not be able to put my crew back to T1, because every time you switch crews between tanks, you will see what I mean when we do that. Every time you switch crews between tanks, you basically end up losing the crew efficiency. Right now, these guys are at 74%. So this is what I'm thinking of doing. We have 12,000 free experience. Yeah, even if we try to convert it, I was gonna say let's research this by converting the free experience. But even if I do that, it's not gonna help us. So help us God. And what we're gonna do now is we're going to, let's see, what does Stuart have? Stuart has 2300. So this one we have researched. This one we have in garage. This one we have not researched. So what I'm gonna do is, for the heck of it, to knock this multiplier by 2 off. And this is a light tank, right? Yeah. So I'm just gonna go ahead and play. Wow, look at this. This guy has. Okay, don't worry about it. I wanna just go ahead and play in tier 3. To keep us busy. Then I'm gonna keep playing in T1 heavy until I'm able to research the Palak. The reason for that is once I research the Palak, T1 becomes useless. There's nothing that tank can do. And what I'm gonna simply do is I'm gonna move the crew to M6, and then we're gonna sell the T1, and we're gonna forget about it. Served its purpose though. I mean, we did have some good battles in that tank, unlike T14. I believe here the 42 means we're getting into battle with real tanks, isn't it? 4 on the other team and 3 on our team. How is that fair? The only way that is fair is if out of the other 4, 2 of them Oh, wait a minute. No, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on our team, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on their team. No, I'm sorry. It's fair. I thought these means they are bots too, but this is not the bot insignia. This is the insignia of the tanks. Okay, so I need to follow who? I need to follow these guys. Okay, these guys are real players. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go after the second line of defense. I'm gonna go above this hill, and as they push, I'm gonna try to support them. Now getting up this hill is good because you're gonna be able to see most anyone approaching. But the problem with this hill is, if you want to go get back, if they push this heavily, then it's gonna be tough to run. Alright, so this guy is a real tanker. So is this guy or no? I like how this tank shoots, man. Okay. Is he a real tanker? Yes, he is. Why is he standing there? He's being shot at. Can't see me, especially behind these bushes. Okay. So how many? Who did we? Okay, we reduced one real player. Should be. Oh, that is the other real player, and we have one real player followed by a bot here. What I'm gonna do is this real player? Yes, he is. Okay. If you back up, my friend, you're dead. Oh, we can't penetrate him? Can't penetrate him. Okay. 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 Right, look at this. If you turn around, oh, now I should be able to penetrate. Oh, there you go. Oh, now you're gonna hold tight there. Again, 91 assists points simply because I detract them. So this means I can't see these guys, but the last time these guys were here, this is our fault. It's because my radio is not so good. Am I LT? Technically yes. So why am I in the back? Look at I'm LT, I'm playing as if I'm heavy or a medium. Okay, so who's remaining in the battle? Just one guy in Chiha. See, he's gonna be up here. Tell you that. Oh, there you go. Let's get close. Simply because I don't have enough here no more. The one advantage of a light tank is that you can turn around a heavy tank. The way it is, so oh, he's shooting, so he's here. Okay, you see? And he doesn't have a good aim. There we go. I can't see him, but he does take a shot. So we're just gonna go head to head with the guy. Because we have a ton of that. Up. We're gonna take one on auto aim. 1, 2. Oops. Okay. So move around. So he has difficulty and he is playing in premium ammo. Look. Guys, at this level it is too early to do that. But if you have money, why not? If I had money, I would definitely be somewhere else now. We wouldn't be dealing with tier 3, 4, 5s anymore. But we're not doing that. Okay, we've made 10,000. Alright. Mission progress. We made some progress here. Be among top 5 players in your team by experience earned. You need to play 50. Now, this is weekly. We're gonna achieve that. Uh, it is daily, cause damage to vehicles. Oh, this is second level thing. Alright. So, are we able to research? Do it? Not yet. One more battle, maybe. So, again, like we talked, I want to get rid of T1, but before I do, I want to simply keep playing until I'm able to research the Palank, and then I can sell the T1 and we can move on. So we are at 50-minute mark. So far we played 5 games, 3 of them are victories with real players. That is what you can get regardless of your skill. I believe top players, right? Even their victory rate is not more than 70. Because again, this game is heavily dependent on other skills. And the way you can get to 70 is by playing in platoons, meaning 3 of you skilled people get in a team, right? And then, like you see the Cheeto and P43, so if they are skilled, they can help carry this battle because they are tier 6. Okay, this map, this is open line for tank destroyers, light tanks. This is open line for light tanks to show up what's coming up. This is specific line for heavies. I'm not going there. I have nothing to do there. And this here is a mixed area. So if you know what you're doing, you can make a difference here. Who's coming with us? But I saw a heavy coming. Oh, that's me? No. Then there is no heavy coming. So one light tank should light the field up. They have not done their job properly. See, the AMX is trying to do something. But yeah, someone on their team is doing their job properly, not us guys. Okay, yeah, doesn't look good. Their light tank was able to light up my approach. Means they know what they're doing. This guy looks like he knows what he's doing. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna peek out here and get up. So we are waiting for them to make a move. Okay. Artillery is shooting, hopefully not missing. Okay, he's making a difference there. Okay. Okay, AMX, you should go a little bit up, my friend. Oh, yeah. Go with shooting from here. Shooting from here, man. Shooting from here. Highlight up. Good. This is good. This is very good. You know why? Because we can push that center now. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna be a little bit aggressive now. Oops. But there's this guy. If he shows up, yeah, that was the guy lighting me up. And he's in trouble now, but looks like I'm in trouble too. Alright. At this position, this is not bad. That guy needs to be taken care of. And this guy can be a little bit aggressive. He shoots heavy. And why can't I? He's tier 6 and the difference between tiers at this level is huge. If I was tier 9 versus tier 10, I would have been able to do something. AMX is basically silent damage and hang around for free. He's gonna try to get into the ditch. Opa. Oh yeah, no. The idea was right, execution was not. There you go. How you doing? Are you kidding me? Come on, am I gonna be able to hit someone? Yeah, well, look at 5 health points. Nothing. And look at this guy. There is nothing I can penetrate on his armor. I can only help him make a mistake. Like this, and he can still shoot me. Look. Yeah. I so want to get... I don't want it. I so want to get to higher tiers so I can make some difference, but... So now, let's analyze this battle. Could we have done anything better? So, first of all, this is still not lost completely, alright? So, I mean, AMX hanged around for free, alright? From HP wise, it's not lost completely. Flank is not lost. P25 is an issue. Nice. Nice. So T25, 25 TP is dealing 3 damage. AMX is not dead. That is a big problem. The fact that AMX is not dead is a big problem. So, right? No. We should have moved up and should have taken out that guy. No, don't back up, my friend. Okay, good. Who was that Stuk? Alright. You going up is not a good idea, simply because 25 TP is gonna shoot your back. But... worked out better than expected. Oh, there we go. 25 TP. 25 TP. Good. It's alright. Idea is good, execution. Alright, good exchange. Let artillery do its job now. Yeah, not all is lost. And yeah, it's telling you, let artillery do its job, don't show up, my friend. Let's see what this guy is doing up here. He has a camouflage and stuff, so he might know what he's doing. Our artillery is missing big time. Should change his position. TP is dealing damage without come on. Oh, nice. All it took was us watching him shoot. No pressure, right? The boss should not proceed too further. He needs to wait for others to catch up, simply because AMX, well, he can light things up and ruin things up for. Alright, jump in. Quickly as the support. To 100 wide if he knows what he's doing. Right. Oh yeah, AMX is a problem. Oh, nice. Nice, 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 nice. Okay. Basically, no, I was negative, but this battle is technically won. I sucked at it. Look at this. Sucked at it, but the battle overall is won because Su-100 is a heavy hitter. This guy, last time was seen here. He's a heavy hitter, but he is plasticky and he doesn't shoot straight all the time. If you, yeah, and he's blind, and that's what I was gonna say, he's blind. Oh, I like this game. Yeah, good game. At least our statistics, our stats are not gonna take a huge hit, of course. Our rating is gonna struggle, simply because we're not making a difference in these battles. We got high rating from the games with bots, from battles with bots, because we dealt a ton of damage, but from these battles, not really. Okay, 8,000 credits, was it worth it? 4,000 of it is ours. Now, let's look into stats. Again, we're at 75%. Right? Oh, 66%, yeah, 2/3. We made only 88,000. Our trade, full of tanks rating is taking a hit. Now, let's go for another battle and let's call this one the last one, right? So we are at 66%. If we win, great. We're gonna go up to 70% or something like that. If we lose, what can you do? We're gonna go down to 57, 60. It's where we usually wanna stay. And I hope it gets us into at least tier 5 battles where we can make some difference. Or it's gonna get us into a battle. Okay, this is pure tier 5. Now we cannot complain. And in this battle, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna follow the regular heavy tank route. I'm gonna go here. So this is where the 1-2 line, this is where heavy tanks meet and greet. The center is basically empty line, right? This is no one's land. This is for light tanks to maybe go and buy, right? This is where tank destroyers, medium tanks meet on lines 8 and 9, right? I showed you in the last battle we had with tier 3. The position here is key from our end, and position here is key from their end. So I'm going this way. I'm hoping that the leopard dies pretty soon because our chaffee is taking most of the hit. That's not smart at all. And if the leopard stays alive, it's gonna prove problematic later on. You're not so smart. Like that. If you're in the center of the map, why would you go to a place where there isn't much you can do? Right? I mean, at least hide behind a rock or something. This guy's making a mistake, and this guy's not helping. Yeah. Yep, I think we shot him. Because we shot. No one was shooting. Here we go. Alright, what about this one? Hey, you wanna shoot him? Alright, yeah. They can shoot my tracks. No, wait. Why are you pushing? Why are you guys pushing? We're losing the flank. Why are you guys pushing? Well, because we're losing the upper flank. Okay. Let's push and support our tanks while they push. Then we're gonna come back and try to save our Sherman. Don't do that. We're gonna try to save our base from being captured. Wait. But take down as many. Yeah. If we take down as many tanks as possible here, we might make a difference later. And where did this shoot? Where did it go?
We didn't penetrate their armor. That one didn't go
Yep.
through.
What am I shooting?
That one didn't go
Alright.
through.
Which? Starts going through.
We didn't even
Yeah, now it
scratch
started
them.
going through. One,
Enemy armor is hit. We're immobilized. We've lost
two.
the track.
Okay. Switch back. I'm not gonna fix the track now. Position is still not lost, technically.
We fixed the track.
And they're shooting from there. Really, you're in a bad place, my friend. If we take out these tanks, hope they're not gonna be too late to go back for the defense. Okay, yeah, one key position is lost. They're not gonna be able to shoot us from there, but we're gonna be in crossfire.
Ready to fire. Penetration. Ready to fire. We didn't even scratch them.
Oops.
We're immobilized. Enemy armor
Okay.
is hit. We've lost half of our engine power.
Okay, are you helping?
Enemy armor
Okay,
is hit.
are you helping with that guy?
Enemy is hit. I don't see the target. Bail out. This vehicle is
I'm
heavy.
in. Oh, artillery. Yeah, we lost this. This was. Why was KV2? Right, so the only chance we have is to capture. If all of them go to capture, then we can win. Because now they can't come back. Because they're gonna try to capture, yeah. Oh, come on, you gotta be kidding. Oh no, this is a lost battle. All of ours could get into the circle. And looks like the best case scenario here is going to be what? A draw. So get in, get in, get in, get in. These guys, you should get in here too. Yeah, well, we have a draw here unless... Yeah, unless someone from there and shows up. Well, we dealt what we could, right? Look, 1,000 hits, 1,000 stopped, 67 helped. So it's a draw. Draw is technically a lost battle. But we took at least 14,000. Well, since we did take some shots with the premium ammo, we didn't get all that we wanted back. There is one thing we can do. Okay, when we get to stage 2 of the inheritor, we're gonna get these two, right? But said this is gonna be our last battle, but let's do one last battle. Get this daily complete. See this one? This is gonna be premium firefighter, automatic fire extinguisher, right? And this is gonna be 25 battle pass points. That is necessary. So let's get in and do that. And then we're gonna call it a day for sure. Our statistics took a hit simply because we, out of 7 battles, we won 4, and we're at 57 victory rate. The reason why it remained 4 is because draw doesn't count. Draw is not a won battle. Draw is technically a loss. Both sides lost. And it's another more commonly seen thing in lower level battles, especially in these big maps. I think it's not smart. Again, this is another huge map. I don't think it's smart to put people in this huge map at this level. Alright, so this map we have not seen yet in this channel. It's a mixed map. It's basically one of the newer ones. It's technically more balanced because you can play anywhere. But in this map, light tanks don't get to play much. Heavy tanks usually play in here. You can get into this base and you're cut from top. So you can get in the buildings. And artillery can't get you. Mediums, lights, and tank destroyers usually battle on this hill. It's not too open, unlike other old tanks where you have basically plain area for you to take 3 shots here and there. So it's not as open as that. There is going to be protection, but it's still a battle for what is it called? Lighter tanks. You can shoot and run. So what we're doing is we're staying within cover. I don't want to blow our cover at this stage, but we're gonna take positions where we can shoot others. So this guy doesn't know what he's doing for the most part, and I don't want to start taking 3 shots at. Alright, so Tiger is pushing. Go after Tiger. Get a lot of Tom. Tier 6 is pushing. Go after them. One tank is down on our end. I want to take this position because this will allow me to take shots at the ones that are up the hill. No, not hello. I was gonna say hello from the other side, but not yet. Okay, so I want to see if there's anything we can do to the guys on the other side. Oh, yeah. PDR comes from there. There we go. Yeah, shoot me. Why not? Nice. And I shoot you back.
Enemy armor is hit.
Shoot this guy when he shows up. Okay. Why the hell? That was a not so smart exchange. Okay, that was an okay exchange. I want to see him go up. There you go.
Penetration.
Okay. It felt like that shot missed me, but it still caught me. Okay, now. We are in trouble. You know why? Because this guy is gonna give us a painful hard time. Okay, not so. This is trouble. Okay, these guys are not gonna give me no hard time now, but we will need to support this guy. And switch the ammo. You know what? Why don't we shoot with this? Oh yeah, there you go. This is... Come on. This is a beauty of... What's his name? High explosive shells. You can... If you guys let me... You know what? Let's go here. So these guys finally... Yeah. Okay. So, okay, we need to get back. You know why? This T1 has pushed forward. So we might need to get back and meet and greet this T1. These are equal opponents. We did what we could here. And we did good. Because... Yeah, I should bring back my T-shell kills. Yeah, this is what I was expecting. Let's see what we're facing. If I take a hit, there you go, where you go? Where you got? There's the one guy. He's probably down there. We're gonna surprise him from here. Okay. Hello. Hi. Yeah, you shoot my traps and I shoot your traps. But you're gonna be... Okay. Get the other guy. He's still looking at me. If he turns, yep. Juno. I don't know what that tank, what that means, because I haven't dealt with that tank before, to be honest with you. That must be something new. And it is an open field. Let's see how he does against OI. Oi! Oi! Okay, come up. Yeah, ammo flew somewhere out there. Okay, you might be a good tank, but you're not playing good. Okay,
Critical hit. Critical
switch
hit.
to A. Yeah, we did some damage with B. Now, uh, this was a good positional game. So we were not flooded, and we could basically sit down and get the proper position
Penetration.
and play proper positional game. No, I didn't catch him. Nope, I didn't get him. No, I did not get him. Oh, switch to regular ammo. By the way, these P shells are also cheap. They're not like stadium ammo. And what I'm gonna do, Su-85 should be pretty thin. And from what I'm seeing, it's not. This one. We have to save the base. We can't open it. Too late. At the end of this game, at the end of this battle, I'm gonna see how much these shells cost. Oh, really?
Enemy armor destroyed.
Good. I mean, I didn't believe that I finally hit a target. This was a proper battle. We actually were able to kill ourselves in our shoes. Alright, team score. We're good. 1000 damage. Third. And I believe we are the third in terms of the uh, efficiency as well. Missions. Alright, this is done. This is done. We got this. That's good. This is weekly. We're gonna get that done. Uh, it's the inheritor. That's perfectly fine. We're gonna move to the next step. Stage 3 is where we're gonna get 50,000. Looking forward to it. So what do we need to do? The basic game battle pass points. Okay, cool. Now, what I wanted to look at is purchase gold, get extra gold. Nope, we're not buying nothing. We're playing for free. Yeah, so yeah, the high explosive shells are the same price as regular shells. We can use them spare, not we can use them as much as we want. They're good to basically play around with tanks that we cannot penetrate with regular shells. Of course, it's better to shoot them with premium regular shells, but then it costs money. Right, so I think we can call it a evening. Finally, first of all, finally, this is going to be our first live stream. Uh, Finally, we got to do it. I wanted to do it. As to the results of the day, I'm not playing with T14 no more. We're gonna keep playing with T1, and until we are able to research the Pollack. Well, as soon as we research the Pollack, we are selling T1, and the same applies to T6. The purpose is we're gonna keep playing with it to research Sherman. Once we research Sherman, then we can actually switch to it because this is a medium tank. So we're gonna just throw our crew into Sherman, and we're gonna work on Sherman in parallel to M6, because Sherman is tier 5, and we will try to play with it naked as a naked gun too. M3 Steward, we played the game, enjoyed it because it's half bots, half players. Um, Tomorrow we should play one more battle on this, and then we should be able to research M5 Steward. And while we're at it, we might as well just jump on M5 Steward and keep developing our light tank line as well. So this unfortunately takes me back to my previous game style where I had 5, 6 tanks. All I would just play one battle on each until I won, so that I can get the double multiplier, and I would move on to the next battle. I would not like to do that in this channel, but it looks like I will have to do it simply because if you're grinding, you're trying to make money without putting money in the game, then that's the way to do it. If we were to put money in the game, we would buy a ton of gold. Ton of gold, we would be able to convert into a ton of coins and basically go from there. Because I believe one gold is 400 coins or 4,000 coins. I forgot because simply I didn't use it. But we're not doing that. The purpose of this channel is to grind, grind, grind. So basically, we're gonna go to into your cores. Okay. So far, the game has helped us with some coins, but now it is not helping at all because in the first 4 days it gave us premium accounts. Now it is not giving us nothing. What it gave us today, by the way, I didn't mention, is reserves. We're gonna talk about this tomorrow. We're probably gonna activate this reserve because when we're going to switch tanks with the crew, we will need it. This reserve is going to help us double the crew experience after the battle. So let's say we made last battle, an example of last battle. What happens is every time you win a battle, you get, for example, 770 experience points. The crew, each crew member gets 770 experience points as well. But when you have that reserve activated, each crew member gets 1,540 reserve points. That's what we'll do to improve our crew. Um, right now, the crew that we're training is with T1, they are at 74%, and T14, we're also training at 61%. We want to get them to the Parlak tank down the road. All right, too much talking on my side. Thank you very much for listening and watching. Hopefully, this was a successful first stream. I will see you in future streams. In the meantime, have fun, take care of yourselves, and see you next time.